Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. And I don't know how to pronounce my opponent's name, but I have Rhino, Cost Control, Sabertooth, and Fortified. There is no Hound, but there is a Sabertooth spec, even if it has 5 badgers on it, and no Sabertooths. But I will choose it anyway, because it's a Sabertooth spec. My opponent will take a little longer. I don't remember what he will choose, but I remember that we will go on opposite sides. And he has a great... No, he didn't choose the great one. There is a Hound Sabertooth spec for him to choose, and he didn't. He went for Balls Fangs with Giant Specialist. I would also like to thank all the new subscribers and old subscribers too, all subscribers. My last video was my highest subscriber count for a single video, and it's great. I would also like to thank those that are not subscribed yet, because now you will, right? Right? Okay, let's get into the game. As I said before, I'm going for this side. He will go for this one. We will be each attacking each other's tower. And I went for this side because I thought, he's with balls. Maybe he will go aggressive on this side, although he has fangs. Then I will defend this side and attack him. But he will choose to go on the other one and attack my tower and wall. So we are going on opposite sides. And you can see here, I grabbed one Void Eye to put in front. It's useful to kill heavier units like boss, which I can't kill quite easily. You see him going for the backline boss. So, even got a few units in here. He went for a standard with balls in the back. I went for an aggressive Void Eye, Fire Badger Crawlers attack. Balls are going on the side that I have no unit. But since they are all the way to the back, I will hit his tower before he hits mine. See, with almost no defense. His defense was very weak. But balls can kill the tower even during the debuff. Let's speed this, because now I will go for his other tower. He will grab mine, then he will go for my other tower. While a few units go to engage my units, which will have to be killed first. And if my badgers went for the tower, the others are fighting. With the debuff, I will manage to win. So, victory for me, but he has a lot of HP. I also have a good amount of HP. No one is with a low HP specialist here. Here we have a few good options. Marksman can be useful. It's 2 deployments, and I have no anti-air, so I need some anti-air, but it's offering wasps too. And to counter wasps, I need mustangs. So that was my idea in here, using mustangs. Against Rhino, I have the Void Eyes that can take care of Rhinos. It will take longer than me choosing, and I'm going for the typical choice when my opponent is stacking his units on one side here and I have nothing to defend. And storms can deal with them usually really well, so we have defenses in front of the storm, like walls to attack the enemy units, so the storm can do a lot of damage to them. The electromagnetic slow is better than the normal walls to slow the enemy units, but you use what you have. Also put some crawlers in the back here, and mustangs on this side. So it will help my push and give me some anti-air in here, because if he put his wasps here and I had no anti-air, the wasps would feast on all my units. And as you can see, he went for wasps, but on the other side. He also grabbed storms, same as me. So he had the same idea as I did, grabbing storms to defend. But I have some crawlers to annoy him, his storms. You can see my storms are doing quite some damage to his balls in here. Already killed quite a few of them. A lot of the fangs dead too. And now with the debuff, they will manage to kill all the balls. Not one will survive. They are targeting the fangs now. The ball is way too close. So one ball surviving, but I still have a lot of units, although only 4 Mustangs left. And they run in front of my units and the buff. Now it's the time of truth. And the buff is over. And then only 2 Mustangs survived with my other units running in front. But he has only 1 wasp left now. That was a very close round. He grabbed my last 2 Mustangs, his wasps will take the Hound. Here I'm getting my first Sabertooth. And I'm just offered Assault Scorpion, which is a great card. But I end up not choosing it. I think I will go for Shield, or just skip. Thought Scorpion could be useful, but I didn't think he would invest on his balls. He wasn't getting more of them. And Shield Airdrop was my option. Using grabbing Mustangs for this side now, putting it all the way to the back, since the same as his wasps. And my opponent went for a Sandworm, his giant specialist, and grabbed Quick Teleport. And the Sandworm in here can be quite annoying. My storms can kill it, but they will take quite some time to kill it, and I don't have enough units to distract it for long enough. I put my Sabertooths on, grabbed another one, and grabbed Missile Interceptor. So his Stormcaller is kinda useless now. With 2 Sabertooths you can shoot down almost all the missiles of a single storm. But he went for Hounds and Sandworms in here. 1 Sandworm. But one thing that he's doing is his army is kind of separated, since the balls and the wasps are all the way to the back. His Hounds took quite a beating, as you can see here. And now my Crawlers and Mustangs will distract it. But my Storms target other units, which is also good, killing those. Debuff. So more time for my units to do some damage. I go for the next tower. But as you could expect with the reinforcement in here, I lost this side. And I'm keeping winning this one. With more Mustangs alive this time, even if they still don't have range. My opponent will grab a debuff, which is bad for me. But the debuff ends and I have enough damage to kill everything. Sabertooths are good at killing worms. Here I didn't like any of the options, so I went for the money. I'm getting a level on my storm here, it's doing a lot. It was the second on damage on this round and first on total damage. The Mustangs were the third on damage. And finally I'm getting range for them. Which is needed. See, grabbing another saber-tooth and more fangs. And I will put them here. Because I need distractions to delay the enemy units longer, so my storms can do even more damage. And the saber-tooth will also help against the worm. This is that I'm getting levels here, but I'm not grabbing it. My opponent grabbed the deployment module and got one of his balls and changed it to this side, which will really annoy me, because I just put a shield in here and he grabbed the balls that will obliterate the shield quite easily. You can see him investing on the worms, grabbed another worm, putting on this side, and mechanical rage, so they have a lot of DPS. The worm has a good DPS, you can see the attack, it's very high. And with mechanical rage, it attacks fast. So my saber-tooth that was in front of my army got obliterated. This one is doing better because it has some fangs in front. Even then, it died, but lasted long enough for my storms to kill it. And here, my void eyes are doing the job. And it is dead. You can see my Mustangs doing a lot of damage in here. Also the storms always doing a lot of damage. First on damage. You can see why I grabbed the anti-missile on this side. Because storms can do a lot of damage if you let them. The advantage is that they can be annoyed by missile interceptors. Which I did, and my opponent didn't. Here, great card for him, heavy armor to put on a worm. I was thinking of maybe grabbing amplifying core, but I think I would just skip. Yeah, just skip for more money. I was thinking of putting the amplifying core on this Mustang that got a level, and with the amplifying core it would do even more damage. You can see me putting shaft in here to distract the worm so my saber-tooth don't get one-shotted. It's actually not one-shot, it's two-shotted. It needs 2 attacks to kill a saber-tooth, but only 1.7, in 2 seconds it kills a saber-tooth. He's also grabbing Mech Rage for Hounds, which is kind of strange. And not strange, I think he was hoping the worms would tank long enough for the Hounds to do their job and not die, because they usually range is the first choice for the Hounds, so it can shoot from further away from the enemies. You see him putting a shield in here, don't know why, probably because he was afraid of a missile in here. I also put some balls in here, then change it to this side. I think I will put one here later. But I was not confident that my saber-tooth would do the job here, so some balls to help can go a long way. Here you can see this one is doing much poorer compared to last round, because my saber-tooth survived thanks to the shaft I put it in front. On this side, saber-tooth died, but the balls finished the job. My balls can also kill his balls. Now only Mustangs alive, but the Mustangs are strong. Level 2 Mustangs, don't underestimate them. Look at them killing everything here. And I won quite easily on the other side. The saber-tooth even got a level. And here we have unit deployments. None of those was really good for me, but looking at this, Sledge was the best one. Or Typhoon, if you wanted just to sell, Typhoon was the best one. It was worth the most money. I think I will end up going for the Sledges. they can help with shaft clear, and they are annoying for the enemies to deal with. Although the worms can deal with them, not taking too long, and has enough splash to kill 2 or even maybe 3 of them in one attack. But I will put it here to protect my Sabertooth, even if they are more expensive than the Sabertooth. And you can see here, balls with range now. Grab the range for them, because I was not confident that the Sabertooths would solve the problem with the sandworms if he got levels for them. Sandworms can snowball if they get levels, because you can see they have a lot of HP, and a single level will double it. You see me putting a shield in here, means his balls are all the way to the back. The shield will annoy his hounds. And also a missile here to kill his crawlers. Also put one here, now he doesn't have a shield, and put my crawlers in here to distract his unit, so he doesn't insta-lock on my Sabertooth. And it works, Sabertooth survives. Everything dead with the missile here. Balls locking on the worm, killing it. He went for the typhoons, help him shaft clear. But even if they help him shaft clear, they don't help him with my other medium units. And that's a lot of damage, and enough to win. And Worm Assault defeated. The Fire Badgers ended up not investing on them. My opponent was not using that much shaft on this side. And on this side, my level 2 Fire Badgers were doing just enough to kill all the frontline shaft. He didn't have any in the backline. It was one weakness of his build, I must say. He was investing very little on shaft. Just a few fangs in the back. And crawlers in front that died really fast. I also find the instant mechanical rage sandworm kind of strange. Usually with sandworm, the first attack you grab is the mechanical division that he doesn't have, if you want them to be your frontline tank, because they die and divide in 4 worms, which is annoying for the enemy to deal with. And then maybe you can even grab later armor, increasing their health by 50%, and making them immune to Mustangs, which were doing a lot of damage. Although my top damage overall was the Stormcaller here, level 3 Stormcaller. But on this round, the Steel Ball took the top 1 on damage because it killed the worm, almost by itself. But that's it for this game, hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to... I already asked it, so I won't ask again. But you still need to like it. That I didn't ask before. But that's it. I will see you on the next one.